What's up, everybody? It's Brazy here. Welcome back to some more Teamfight Manager 2. Today we have the last game of our spring regular season against Atomic Annihilators. Let's get it. Key player is Savior. This team tends to prefer Ninja, Fighter, Dupreeh. Atomic Annihilators tend to focus on the top mid side during the lane phase. Atomic Annihilators jungler tends to prioritize invading the enemy jungle. They have King Clueless, Savior, Leroy Basau, Bust, and then Crazy Caps, who's only played 29 games. Tobis has also played 16. Excuse me. So, let's get it. Our boys are all good. They have been doing great in this division. I can't say much as too much. Vampire's gonna get out of here. Honestly, we get rid of Ice Mage. There goes the Monk. I'm tired of dealing with Cavalry. I get Pyroness. We're gonna get Gunner first here, and then Pole Warrior. Yangshi, Dual-Blader, Sniper, Hammer, how much stun do we got? Do we go another tank and just hope that we do enough damage? Fighter. Might have been a bad pick. I'm down to try that. I think that's gonna be great. Okay. Let's see. I mean, full on HP. I love. We're gonna go HP first. For you. And then instead, we're just gonna go attack speed. I think that's going to be great. We're gonna hope that this is good enough for set number 1. We are gonna be on the top for red. They're gonna be on the bottom for blue. They're gonna have Pyromancer, Dual-Blader, Dark Mage, Ninja, Yangshi. We're gonna have Hammer, Gunner, Sniper, Pole Warrior, Fighter. First fight is probably gonna go to Bust here. Bust is gonna slay Waldy here on that Pole Warrior as the Ninja gets an early kill. 1-0, 700 gold lead, as that's a 400 gold instantly for Team Atomic Annihilators. What a game. King Clueless almost does go down from that fire. Dupreeh doing a wonderful job down the mid lane for Parents Basement. Not going to be good enough for either team, though, because nothing really has happened. Bust almost does go down himself, but he gets away just in time. The bottom lane is now going to be swinging more towards Parents Basement way. Gold still in Atomic Annihilator's lead. This more or less means that Parents Basement has a little catching up to do. 15 more seconds for the Morgar, or Serpent. 15 more seconds for the Serpent, now Morgard. Holy. We have always been on one with these callouts. Only the first kill for this first Serpent has went down. Waldy is going to have to back off here. They do have a Ninja. Waldy, why are you going to play with that low HP when the Ninja has an Execute? We're going to hope. We're going to need some survivability, hopefully, for this, because this Ninja is going to be in. The problem with always Ninja is that you need to end the game early. If you don't end the game early, it's pretty bad, because usually you don't. It doesn't scale. It's like he doesn't scale. Early, he's great. Right there, he's not. He isn't gonna die though. He is gonna get away. He slid out like a ninja in the night. Beautifully done here to get a first objective. Gold lead is going to actually be 1,000 in the way of Atomic Annihilators though. They're happy to see that. We are not. 30 seconds for the first Morguard this time. That is true. We do have a lead down the mid. It's the only place we have a lead. Hopefully we don't really have magic resist. I find it harder to stack really regular resistance items sometimes, but this one, it might have been good because they have 2 heavy magic dealers. That's fine. Savior is going to get knocked back here, which is going to get saved. Savior is going to go down to Boilis. Dupreeh is going to get bust here. That's going to be 2 kills for Parents Basement, meaning we are going to have a kill up here for this Morguard. It's going to be 5-on-3 for 10 seconds. And the Morguard is going to start to go down here. King Clueless is going to come in. Get sniped right away. Dupreeh is going to get the kill to King Clueless there. Atomic Annihilators is going to decide to go take the Serpent while we finish off the Morguard. And that is going to be the tie of Serpents there. We're going to push down for this tower in the top lane. The Rayabasawa is going to get absolutely smashed because they came up by themselves. Toba is going to be next, but they have their ult. Yangshi can survive with that. Zal needs to back off there. In comes the Ninja. He's going to put himself out of position. He does get back away. In and out. They have the in and out comp here. Yeah, that's what you need to go full on in and out. A thing like probably like Gunner. Have like a Yangshi who can survive on their own. The thing like Gunner Ninja. Pole Warrior. Let's go. This team fight is going down for both teams. It looks okay. Actually in the way of Atomic Annihilators to come back for this team fight. Waldy is going to get caught out. Is he going to be able to get away? No, he's not. Savior is going to get the kill there. Yo is also going to take a lot of damage. It is now a 5v4 in the flow of Atomic Annihilators. Going to get their second kill of the game here in 7 minutes. The next Morguard is up. There is a Serpent alive. It is a 5v5 again. This team fight is going to depend a lot. First one's there is going to be bust. Sal's going to be alone here for some reason. He's going to back out. They're going to start to take this Morguard. Leroy Basal is going to be the first in and the first out. But they're going to trade here. Saviors. They're all going to get knocked out. That's going to be a kill here for Alois and Waldy. Bust is going to go down by Dupreeh. With the twist. That's meaning going to be 4-on-2 here in the way of Parents Basement. We are going to start taking this Morguard. And we're actually going to get our 5th guy back here first. Thought he went down. Thought he went down first, but that's okay. We are now in the lead. They're going to get a Serpent here. No, we're going to come try to take it. We're actually going to swoop in. Leroy is going to be the first one to get cut out. Bust is going to be the second one because he's going to be swooped in. Savior cannot get away from the sniper fire from Dupreeh. Clueless almost goes down to minion fire there, actually. Holy. It is now going to be a 5-on-2 here. We did not let them take that Serpent. We're going to come down here and actually push and take it ourselves. Objective lead is huge in favor of Parents Basement here. Gold lead is huge in terms of Parents Basement here. Toba is here, already half health. Gonna be a fight down here in towards the towers. Looks like Waldy's gonna have to back off here. Bust does go down to Alois. We are going to go back to our base and buy. And then push down with the minions in 20 seconds till the next Morguard. 4-on-3. Alois by himself in a 1-on-3. Not going to be good enough. He has a lot of HP, but he can't sustain 3-on-1 here, can he? He's going to have to back off. Why he was by himself, we'll never know. We're too spread out right now. Zhao by himself. He's going to get away. Waldy also by himself. We are going to go back. And there should be another team fight for this Morguard. The first one in. Who's going to die first here? Leroy slays Yo. But Waldy goes down next. Zal goes down third. There's now going to be a 5-on-2 in favor of Atomic Annihilators, actually. That's not great. Blaze is going to get caught out in the 1v5. We're going to have to back off here. They do have more guard buff minions. We are going to fight back against these minions here. They're going to try to go down the bottom lane here. It is now 5 back up for us. Waldy's going to be the first in. We need to get something here. Waldy is going to go down by bust. The Ninja's strong here. Joe's going to go down again. We're losing turrets here. We're losing everything here. We lost 2 more as they just seem to get away just in time. A 3v5 here. Roy Basau still all the way in the back here. Items piled up for both teams in about the same manner as soon as the gunner gets back. We're going to have to back off here. Another 5 seconds for this Morguard buff. They are going to get another Serpent, tying up the Serpents. 5-on-5 here. Waldy out of position by himself, lonely yet again. Looks like Savior is going to get away. They just keep getting wide. Waldy again going to be out of position. He's going to get away here. It's a 5-on-3 right now towards the mid lane. It looks like Tobiz is going to get the first death here for Atomic Annihilators after that huge comeback, meaning they're going to be at a disadvantage. Bust here is going to be next to come in, but he does get away. The amount of times Atomic Annihilators players have just got away with no health is amazing in this first set. That'll be something to look out for. We're going to leave the Morguard here. Leroy is going to die. That's going to be great for us again. They're going to start to take this Morguard, but we have 5 up. There's going to be 4 on it. It's going to be a fight here for it. There's going to be enough. Bust is going to be the first one down. Dual takedown for Waldy. We're going to push him back. It's now going to be a 5-on-2. Nobody's taking this Morguard. We're going to start to take it. Toba is coming in here. Leroy Basau back. Going to be some kills here coming in for Parents Basement. King Clueless also going to go down, meaning we're going to have even more of an advantage here in the players as team fights are going to be going our way. They're going to start to farm just a little bit. We're going to go try to take Morguard again. 5-on-3. It's going to go down again. Waldy's going to get another kill here. Bust is going to go down as well. Tobiz is going to go back. And they just keep stopping us from slaying it, but we're ultimately going to get it here. We do get the Morguard. Tobiz going to go back to regroup with this team, but we're going to start to push in. Leroy Basau is the first one out of position here. Waldy is going to get Zhao's going to get that kill, actually. And set number 1 is going to go to Parents Basement, as the MVP was Dupreeh there on the sniper. Set 2. We're going to be on red side. They're going to get rid of Lancer. I just hate Ice Mage. I'm going to be honest. They're going to get... Let's get rid of Gunner. Berserker. We want the sniper. We are going to steal the Yangshi. Steals the Pole Warrior. Knight. We need stun. Go hammer. Do we get a healer here? No, we have 2 supports. We don't really want the Pyromancer, but try this. I mean, it might be terrible work. We're gonna try this. I mean, I think that's always looked good. Let's go, boys. Set number 2. Parents' Basement is going to be on the top in the red. Atomic Annihilator is going to be on the blue in the bottom. They're going to have Dual Blader, Berserker, Pole Warrior, Gambler, and Priestess. We are going to have Knight, Hammer, Sniper, Pyromancer, and Yangshi. A lot different from last game. We need Waldy to go off with items here. Dupreeh always eating with that sniper. We actually love the sniper. It is one of our favorite. Minute gone. Nothing too exciting going on. It looks like the lane is going pretty decent for... pretty even for both teams. We are losing in actually most of our lanes. If it comes down to that. That would be expected in a Knight in the top lane, though. You don't always have to win your lane. You just can't be so far behind in your lane that you, like, fed them. You know what I mean? Looks like Leroy Bissau has his ult now down the mid. Go to the first one. 3 seconds, and this Serpent is going to spawn. Leroy Bissau going to fight Yo down the middle. First one on that Serpent is going to be the Sniper. We're going to start taking it down pretty quickly here. We're going to get it for free, actually. And then go fight for this tower in the bottom. Tobiz is going to get away. This game is still anybody's. Gold lead in the swing of Atomic Annihilators. Objective lead in the swing of Parents' Basement. Another minute for the first Morguard. First kill is actually going to be Leroy Bissau on to the Sniper down the middle of Dupreeh. Atomic Annihilators now having a kill lead. That is looking great for them. They need this set to even stay in this round. Team fights are going to matter a lot here. Morguard is coming up. That's going to be a huge team fight. We're fighting Priest. Let everybody know that Morguard's coming up. You can always check the calls on the bottom left if you wonder what decisions they're making. We're all going to head to Morguard now. We need to stay back. Waldy, you need to back off there, brother. Yes. Zhao, such a tank. Aloy's going to be there alone. So Zhao. Yo's going to come in to help. Not going to be good enough for either team. Bust. So close to death, but not good enough. Waldy doing all the DiMaggio that he can. Tobiz is going to be the first one getting slain by Dupreeh. A dual takedown, actually. For Dupreeh. Clueless going to come in kind of by himself. Savior also. Saved his life, maybe. 4 on for the Morguard as one returns. Waldy. 4v4 now in the mid. Waldy's going to finally come out. King Clueless. Come to the first one to go down. 4 Atomic Annihilators. 2 down. Dupreeh Slane's bust. Wadi going to come into the back lane. Dupreeh gets Savior here, but it's not going to be enough as we do have a taunt. Leroy not going to be able to get away here as he gets pulled in and stunned. Toba is going to be the last alive for Team Atomic Annihilators. We're going to have 2 on the Morguard here. 1 split push. Dupreeh coming back. 3 on 3. 4 on 3. Savior. Can he go down? You're going to knock out most of their HP. Bust is going to go down. Yo's going to get a kill here as well. Clueless going to be by himself up top, trying to focus on mini wave. We are going to start to take this Morguard. 5 on 3. Savior going to come in. Try to take it. He's taking a lot of his HP. He's going to try to steal. He's not going to be able to. Waldy gets a kill there. We're going to leave the Morguard yet again. Waldy is going to go up. Be completely out of position. Look at the HP on Leroy. Can they get the kill on the bus there? No, they can't. Yo's going to have to back off. So weak. Aloy is alive in a 4v1. 3v1. Leroy does get the slay here. And we're going to go fight for this Morguard. Aloy is going to be the first one down. Waldy's going to be next. Going to be so many takedowns now for Atomic Annihilators. As later in the Morguard fight, it finally swung towards them. Now it's going to be Morguard taken down. Then Zhao is going to be cut off in a 1v5. We now have 4 up in a 4v5. Dupreeh going to be in a 1v5. Yo is going to save his life. They're going to go cut Waldy off. Needs to back off here. Can't fight them all at once, brother. Nope, see? Yep, he stands there and dies. Can't tell me you didn't know, brother. We just need to be able to fully team fight. We haven't had a full team fight here. Yo, knock him back. Savior. Oh, nope, he's going to survive here. Libre Bissau has so much HP. See, I don't understand how 1 HP item did that. Is it HP and attack speed? I feel like mine never has that much HP. At least my bar never looks like that. Toba is off position. That's going to be a slay right there. Dupreeh gets that one again. 6 kill. Leroy finally going to die again. Another fight for Morguard here. We're going to have the lead here. Savior goes down. More kills. Bus going to be the last one alive. We're going to go for this Morguard now. The second Morguard is going to go in the way of Parents' Basement. What a wonderful day to be Parents' Basement when you can knock out 3 of their teammates. Toba is the first one back. But, you know, what are you going to do as a solo priestess? Except run away as they chase you down. Leroy going in. We're going to get that tower. We're going to play aggressively here. 5 on 4. 5 on 5, actually. We have the Morguard buff. Is it enough to take out the Nexus? Yes, it is. And Parents' Basement take that round with Dupreeh doing 44,000 damage. With the twist. Okay, news. A flawless performance. Parents' Basement shut out Atomic Annihilators 2-0 without conceding a single set from the first set to the last. Unwavering execution crushed any hope of a comeback. Atomic Annihilators could find no answers and crumbled helplessly. Set 1. It was one-sided from start to finish. After building an overwhelming lead in the lane phase, they left no openings in mid-game fights, completely locking down the match. There was not even a threat of hope for a comeback. PB Dupreeh on that sniper, 10, 0, and 11. 21 kills for Parents' Basement, 9 for Atomic Annihilators. A one-person army. Dupreeh put up a monstrous 7-1-4 performance, utterly dominating the game after overwhelming their lane opponent. They played a pivotal role in every team fight to lead them to victory. 13 kills to 7. It's so hard to want to pick off the sniper, but we'll get to why that will be in effect later. We're going to proceed. We're going to be 5th here. That is going to be our ranking, like we said. We will see you in the playoffs.